Backsplashes are really where you can have fun. I never do the countertop and the splash the same because I think it's boring. So I always do the countertop with something else. So maybe, let's say we do the countertop in, for lack of a better thing, in the gray, and then we do the splash in the glass. Because it's just a pretty way to go. Or let's say we do the granite and then we want to do the backsplash in something like this. So here's granite and here's the backsplash. You don't necessarily need to use glass. You can use tile for a backsplash. I don't know where my tile that works with this, but you could use a tile for a backsplash. This comes in tile. You can use that for a backsplash, or you can use...
Any particular height you recommend?
I go all the way up to under the cabinets. You have to. You have to go all the way up to under the cabinets. And then where the walls end on both sides, I generally, if I'm using a natural material, so then I can bullnose it and make a pretty bullnose at the end. If I'm using a tile material, like this can be bullnosed, or this probably has a quarter round, or it has a bullnose. So backsplashes are they're really pretty today. They go from anywhere to this to, something like this, which is, really different, to something like, let's see where my other, to our old-fashioned, where we've done our, hexagon looks, to something like this, which is really, interesting. And between the hood and the stovetop, I usually create some kind of design. So what that means is so let's say, this over, let's move this. Oh, and here's a whole sisal stone book, so you can see you can pass this around. These are all man-made. So let's say this is your hood and this is your stove top. So here I might, create a picture frame, and maybe I'll do, whatever we're using on a diagonal here, and maybe the rest of it would be straight, just to create, the tile or whatever, to create some interest. And then I might take that diagonal and then do that on the floor as well. So you want to make sure that you're creating movement and interest. And today, they're doing a lot of, the brick patterns, where we're doing a lot of, like with this one, I did this in a brick pattern on the floor, but on the splash, I did it in a straight pattern. So you want to create interest and movement and beauty by using different textures and different materials. And it's fun and it's wonderful. And